Welcome back, everybody, to our birthday special for Angie2343 with our next Super NES game. We're going to play Jeopardy. Let's see how we do.
This is Jeopardy!
Let's play.
Here are the categories.
For the Jeopardy round, we have famous quotes, the American Revolution, F in biology, medicine, blue songs, and finally, sports. Look good. American Revolution 100.
The answer is
James Otis said, taxation without this is tyranny. Taxation without, what is representation? American Revolution 200.
The answer is
His name was Marie Joseph Paul Yves Brock Gilbert de Motier, but his title was Marquess of this. What was the Marquis? What was Lafayette? American Revolution 300.
The answer is
This pamphleteer wrote, government, even in its best state, is but a necessary evil. Who is Thomas Paine?
The answer is
The Intolerable Acts of 1734 were intended to punish this rebellious colony. Massachusetts. Oh, yeah.
The answer is
What you are if you're myopic. What is nearsighted? Medicine for 400.
The answer is
For 200, I mean. Ancient Chinese method of needling you into good health. What is acupuncture?
The answer is
Doctors swear by his Greek oath. Who is Hippocrates?
The answer is
A myocardial infarction is commonly known as this. What's a heart attack?
The answer is
Miracle drug accidentally discovered in Alexander Fleming's petri dish. What is penicillin?
The answer is
At Lexington, Jay Parker said, "Don't fire unless fired upon, but if they mean to have a war, then this." Jenny doesn't know. No, Jim doesn't know either. Let it begin here. Alright, let me have Blue Songs 100.
The answer is
Where Fats Domino found his thrill. What is Blueberry Hill?
The answer is.
Song in which Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. What is Blue Tail Fly?
The answer is.
The Marcells hit number 1 in 1961 with a remake of this Rogers and Hart song. What is Blue Moon?
The answer is.
Thanks to Irving Berlin, Al Jolson found him smiling at him. What are the blue skies?
The answer is.
Blue on Blue and Blue Velvet were two of this star's early hits. Who's Bobby Vinton? Good. F in biology for 100.
The answer is.
Substance used to preserve frogs that are dissected in biology class. What is formaldehyde? The finneck is the smallest of these animals. Common red is the best known. What are foxes?
The answer is.
The union of two gametes to form a zygote. What is fertilization?
The answer is.
By definition, a substance capable of killing a non-green plant such as mold or mildew. What is a fungicide?
The answer is.
The two leg bones that fit this category. What are the femur and fibula? Awesome. I'll take famous quotes 100.
The answer is.
Joseph Heller wrote, "There is only one catch, and that was this." What is catch 22?
The answer is.
Of the RAF, he said, "Never was so much owed by so many to so few." Oh, Winston Churchill, that's right.
The answer is.
I have escaped with the skin of my teeth, said this biblical paragon of patience. Job.
The answer is.
Bishop Sheed said these unbelievers have no visible means of support. Who are atheists?
The answer is.
Greek philosophers said, "Get a good wife, you'll be happy. Get a bad one, you'll be a philosopher." Socrates.
The answer is.
Nickname of the dragster Don Garlitz. What is Big Daddy?
The answer is.
In 1916, Georgia Tech beat Cumberland College 222-0 in this sport. What is football?
The answer is.
A hackle is a long, narrow neck feather, usually from a cock, used by fishermen to make these. What are flies?
The answer is.
After losing 737 games in just 7 years, they won the 1969 World Series. Who are the Brooklyn Dodgers? No. It wasn't New York team, it was the New York Mets.
The answer is.
Diving position where diver stays bent at hips with legs out straight and grasps the back of the knees. Pike. So Jenny has $500, Jim $800, me $9,300. So Jenny goes first in Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories.
What's in a name? The Lone Ranger, World Geography, Religion, English Poetry, and International Cuisine. All right.
The answer is.
Though his name means respect, this Dangerfield gets no respect. Though his name means famous. Who is Rodney Dangerfield?
The answer is.
Variations on this most common feminine name in Christian names include May, Polly, and Marie. What is Mary?
The answer is.
Princess in Hebrew, or the lead nobody doesn't like. Who is Sarah?
The answer is.
His forte is singing, not being a bean farmer as his first name implies. Fabian.
The answer is.
These Chinese dumplings are commonly served in soup or fried as a side dish. Oh! Jim locked me out. Wontons. Uh-oh. Daily double. Alexander Pope sprains eternal in the human breast. Yep, it's hope all right.
The answer is.
Most popular name in the Islamic world today. Oh, Jenny, how dare you? Muhammad.
The answer is.
Hungarian goulash is traditionally seasoned with this powdered pepper. What is paprika?
The answer is.
Dryden wrote, "None but the brave deserves this." What's the fair?
The answer is.
Milton said this of those who only stand and wait. What is they also deliver? Or no, what is they also serve? Sorry, they also serve.
answer is.
Coleridge character who cries, "Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink." Who is the ancient mariner?
The answer is.
Robert Browning said, "Do this along with me. The best is yet to be." Oh, phooey. Ha ha! Jenny doesn't have a clue. What is grow old?
The answer is.
Tamales are sometimes steamed in banana leaves, but are usually wrapped in these. Oh, Jenny, how dare you? Corn husks, I knew it. But ain't nothing I can do about it.
The answer is.
Horse to whom the ranger yelled, "Hi-yo!" Who is Silver?
The answer is.
The radio series began in 1933 on WXYZ in Michigan City. What is Detroit?
The answer is.
After the 1981 movie, TV's Clayton Moore was forbidden by the court to wear this. What is a mask?
The answer is.
Source of the Lone Ranger's income and ammunition. What's a silver mine?
The answer is.
Modern masked hero, Britt Reed, great nephew of the Lone Ranger, John Reed. Who is the Green Hornet?
The answer is.
This chicken dish made with noodles, cheese, and cream sauce was named for an Italian opera singer. What is chicken tetrazzini?
The answer is.
Served on meat, Maître d'Hôtel butter contains salt, pepper, parsley, and this juice. What is lemon juice?
The answer is.
Walter David Yell claims that in September 1978, this religious figure was murdered. Who was Pope John Paul I?
The answer is.
Members of this religion assassinated Indira Gandhi. What is Sikh? Child will say in public what his parents say at home. Says this book of Jewish wisdom. What is the Talmud?
The answer is.
Artemus Ward described this church leader of the 19th century as the most married man I ever saw. Jenny locked me out on the buzzer. Brigham Young, yeah, I knew it, but too late.
The answer is.
Yokohama is on the bay for this named for this larger city. What is Tokyo?
The answer is.
It's the ocean bordering Australia to the west. What's the Indian Ocean?
The answer is.
In both area and population, it's the second largest country in South America. Ah! Come on, Jim. Argentina. I knew it!
The answer is.
The only country on the American mainland that borders only one other country. What is Canada?
The answer is.
Portuguese found a lot of this in what is now Ghana, hence the name of its coast. What is gold? Last clue.
The answer is.
State whose name comes from the company of its founder's name with the Latin word for trees. What is Pennsylvania? So it's a runaway game. I cannot be caught. The category is television. I'm not going to do just $24. From 1965 to 79, you could point to around 60 minutes while she debated with James J. Kilpatrick, and I don't know. But I am going to end up with $42,376, which isn't too bad.
The final Jeopardy answer is.
We're looking for Shanna Alexander. Either way, I still win.